So I wanted to go through a process and a project to make sure that I had every single book in my collection cataloged. Because every time I went to a bookstore or I found a book, I ended up bringing back multiple copies or having multiple copies in my library, and I was like, I didn't realize I had that book. So it was, again, with a big library of anything, it can be hard to keep track of things. So the beauty of modern technology is that it can allow that process to be so much easier for you. So I actually found an app online, and I'll actually have to find the name of it. But what it allowed me to do was to catalog every single book that I had in my collection based on the ISBN number. Now, if you're not familiar with what an ISBN number is, this is actually my kids' books collection. The ISBN number is right here on the bottom. Looks like a UPC code. But what it essentially stands for is it's an ID for a book. So if there's any book that you actually have or a book that you're actually looking for, you can find it based on the ISBN number. And so the app that I was actually able to use, which I actually have my phone now, is called, almost there, it's called Book Buddy. And with Book Buddy, what I was able to do is I was able to scan the ISBN on the back of every single book in my collection. Now, in the cases where some books didn't actually have that ISBN number, like, for example, The Master Key Riches by Napoleon Hill had that ISBN number. A lot of the newer books actually had that ISBN number, but some of them did not. But I was still able to look up the book online and find the ISBN number. And what that allowed me to do is to catalog every single book in my collection. And I was able to do that over the course of maybe about a day or two. Just sitting, going through all the books, and scanning the ISBN numbers. And in having that full collection, I now have a list of every single book that I have. And I had no idea how many books I had. And not only was I able to do that for my books, I was able to do that for my kids' books and my wife's books as well. So after doing all that, I realized that we had, as a family, we have a collection of 639 books. If you see behind me, I have books over here. I'm still organizing some books down here in the corner. I have books there on the bookcase. And I actually just put up another bookcase with some more books. Now, that's a lot. I didn't realize we had that many. Probably the majority, I'd say probably about 500 or so are mine. But that's huge. And actually able to have a library like that. I never really thought of myself as a librarian. But man, there's huge power in being a librarian for sure. Especially when you're looking at the value that books actually provide and create. And so I wanted to share that story with you today, so that you can actually see the value that books actually have, number one. And number two, knowing that there's technology out there that can allow you to do some tasks that seem very tedious and painful, very easy, and then something that once you've actually done the work that you can take with you, you can share, you can find more information about.